I love you. I love you.
I'm Clarissa, and I'm with my two dogs, Sam and Lucy, and it's Fan Friday.
It's time for freezing cold Fan Friday. We even have the fireplace going because it's like minus 10 or something, minus 18 with the wind chill, so it's cold. So we're hanging out in front of the fire today, right? Right. Elizabeth wants to know, can you tell me how old each of the dogs were when they were spayed, if they were spayed before their first heat cycle, and if you have noticed any differences in their body structure or growth? Well, I don't know when Oakley was spayed. I know Memphis was spayed when she was, what, 16 or 17 weeks old. Shelby was spayed, I think she was probably about the same age. They were both spayed young. These two were both spayed before their first heat cycle. Shiloh was actually spayed after her first heat cycle. And as for differences in body structure or growth, I haven't noticed any differences. Memphis is pretty much the same size as her brothers and sisters, one of whom which I know is not fixed. So, personally, no. I haven't seen any differences. I saw that you were asking about that because you read that there was a study that shows that premature spaying can increase chances of bone cancers and other ligament issues. And you kind of asked what I thought about that. I honestly think that when it comes to spay and neuter, there is literally research to show that it's good. There's research to show that it's bad. This is something that, if you want my opinion, I think you should actually talk to your vet directly about this because there are so many differing opinions, so much differing research out there about whether to do it, whether not to do it. You know, there's research out there that shows that if you don't get it done, that they could develop mammary tumors, which can be, you know, it can kill a dog. I had a friend of mine who had a dog that was spayed later in life, and she ended up developing these mammary tumors, and she passed away from it. So that would say spaying early would be better because then she wouldn't have got it. So this is definitely something that you should do your own research on. You should talk to your vet about it, and you should make an informed decision on your own. If you choose not to spay or neuter your dog, because there are people out there that are very against it, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. The only thing I would say is if you choose not to spay or neuter your dog, you need to be sure to know how to take proper precautions so that they don't accidentally get pregnant or that they don't accidentally get another dog pregnant. And if you can be responsible enough to do that and you choose not to spay and neuter your dog, it's perfectly fine. But again, it's one of those subjects, everybody has their own opinion. You should definitely do a lot of research before you decide what you think is the right thing to do. I had my dog spayed. I believe it's the right thing to do, but that doesn't mean that everybody has to do it. You girls are being crazy! Caitlin wants to know, would you ever consider doing Fan Friday on your vlog channel, which is youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs, so that people could get to know you and Jamie better? This is something that we've talked about. I think if we ever do it, it'll be like maybe a once a month thing or like a live show type thing, but maybe we should plan one. What do you think, Shelby? Should we plan one? We kind of did one when we did the high school sweethearts tag. That kind of let you know a little bit more about us. So maybe eventually we'll just have to keep watching and find out. Sorry if I say this name wrong. Duddles wants to know if Oakley still has the baby raccoon that she had when we first got her, which is what, almost 3 years ago now since we got Oakley. And she said she loves how Oakley cuddles and hoards her toys. I'm going to show you guys Oakley's hoard for the day. She's got these 3 toys outside of her kennel. And she's got these toys in the back of her kennel. And this, my friends, is the baby raccoon that Oakley had when we got her. So yes, she still has it. I don't know if it still makes noise though. We can try. Let's find out. You gotta like, oh, it does. Oh look, Oakley's like, hey, that's mine. Hey you guys, that's mine. I know it's yours. You want to put it back in there? There you go. You got her. All right, you got to check her out. Look, see how she cleans her. She's all right. I was just showing everybody you still had her. We'll put her back. Christina says, when it's so cold and the temperatures and wind chills are in the minus 20s, I don't know what you're talking about. It was minus 39, I think was the lowest we saw. Do you take the girls out for a walk every day, or do they just have short playtimes out in the yard? We basically do the short playtimes out in the yard, mainly because their feet get cold just like our feet get cold. I mean, yeah, they're Huskies and they're built for the cold, but when it's that cold and everything outside is icy, it can really hurt their feet. They can get frostbite just like we can get frostbite. So they basically spend shorter times outside. You know, we'll take them sledding and things like that for short periods of time, but we try not to stay out too long when it's that cold. because our dogs don't live outside. They're house dogs. They're kind of conditioned more for being in the house than outside, and we don't want to injure them or have them freeze. We don't want to freeze either. Yeah? 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 You have a story to tell us? Apparently Memphis wants to tell a story today. Craig Tilly95 says, what is the #1 tip you'd give for first-time Husky owners? Learn to laugh. Don't sweat the small stuff. Stuff will get destroyed. Your dogs will pee and poop in the house, especially as puppies, sometimes even as adults. They might even throw up all over a rug once or twice. Right, Shelby? Learn to laugh. Because if you take those things too seriously, this breed of dog will drive you crazy. So my biggest tip would be learn to laugh. This question is directed to Shelby. Not really, but it is now. 12 Betas and a Dog says, how do you stop a Husky from stealing your bed? Like literally, I walk out of the room and Shiloh steals my spot. And then when I try to move her, she growls. None of her bones or toys are around my pillow or anything special. How do I stop a Husky from stealing my bed? Well, Shelby is the professional spot stealer. I can't say that she's ever growled at us when we've tried to move her, but how do you stop it? Don't get up. I have no idea how to pronounce your username. I have no idea. Wants to know, how does a Husky smell? With their nose, of course. We got some mail. We got some mail. Memphis is already trying to open the box. Hold on, I'll open the box. We got a box of stuff from Alexander. There's a bear for Oakley, a squirrel for Memphis, some balls for Shelby, some treats for all of you girls, some red velvet Oreos for Jamie and I and Greg. Awesome. And a crinkle cat tunnel for Greg's kitties, Weechy, Chewy, and Sidious. If you guys don't know yet, our friend Greg actually started a YouTube channel for his cats. It is youtube.com/ascratchingpost. So you can come over here and you can get your fill of fun dog videos. You can actually go over there and you can get your fill of fun cat videos. They're really a lot of fun, and Greg's having a lot of fun making videos for you guys, so you should definitely go check him out. So this is for Greg's kitties. Here, Memphis can wear it as a collar. I'm just kidding, give it back. And then there's all this stuff. What is this? There's a chipmunk for Memphis. Here's a Tabor for Oakley. There you go, Oakley. Oh, you got another one to go. Look, is she gonna do it? She's gonna go add it to her hoard of toys. There's some squeaky tennis balls for Shelby. Well, good job, Shelby. Shelby's like, I got these. I'll get these open. And then some treats. Red velvet Oreos. And some treats for the dogs. You get a treat, you get a treat, and you get a treat. You should always get one first because you're like the best at waiting. We got a card and a letter from fellow geocachers, Kimberly, Coda, and Luna, and they sent us some awesome path tags. Here's the path tags. There's one with 3 Huskies, kind of looks like our 3 Huskies. That one's got a Husky wolf thing on it, more Huskies on it, and another one. Those are pretty cool. And we got a Valentine's Day card from Vanderwa1, Heather. And we get another awesome letter from Tammy, Garth, Jaden, Shia, Kimber, Tika, and Abel with another really cool, awesome drawing. This is Baby Kim. And a happy Valentine's Day from Nala, Shabu, Ariel, and Chip. And we got an awesome drawing of Shelby from Mark. And Mark wants to know, how do you stop your dog from howling at people and other dogs? You can teach them a quiet command. I've never really had too much luck with it, but if you Google it, you might find some tips on how to teach a quiet command. Ashton sent us this awesome drawing and wants to know if any of our girls have ever flown on a plane. Did you take Oakley's bear already? You silly dog. You're going to have to hide it in your kennel if you want to keep it. Nope, none of our dogs have ever been on a plane. And we got a happy Valentine's Day card from Monica. And we got an awesome Get Well Soon Oakley card from Crystal and the Fur Babies. And I don't know how well you guys can tell. I'll kind of show you like this. There's actually fur, and then where you see the black is cut out, so the card is really soft. That's pretty awesome. We got a Get Well Soon card and a cool coloring from Ellie. I think it says Ellie/Lily. And they want to know, what should I do if I think my Labrador Retriever has pink eye? You should probably call your vet. I don't think I've ever had that issue with any of my dogs actually having pink eye. I didn't even know dogs could get pink eye. We got some really awesome drawings from Olivia. I don't know if you guys can read this. This one says, Yay, we're jumping. More pumpkins. Are you gonna make Halloween treats? Shelby, not costumes again. That's about what Jamie looks like when we start carrying pumpkins downstairs too. You did pretty good capturing that. And then there's an awesome drawing of all the girls together. That's really good. You did a really good job. And Olivia had a couple questions. What is your favorite Husky eye color? You know, I really thought I was partial to the blue until I got Memphis. I like them all. I like the blue, I like the brown, I like the amber. I like them all. I don't think I can pick a favorite. And we got a letter and a drawing from Stacy, and Stacy had a question. How do I make my dog eat? She's a picky eater. So is Shelby, and I've actually recently found this, which I got in one of my pet boxes, and it's a bacon flavored spray, and you just spritz it on the dog's food. It actually works really well, and you can get it at flavoredspray.com. Are you licking the bottle? But it actually works for Shelby, so I guess that's something you could try. And we got a drawing from Claire of Baby Memphis. Alright, you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday today. Oh my goodness. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you didn't do so yet, you can check out Monday's video, which was, what did we put up on Monday? You girls pulling the sled? Yeah, it was. It was you girls pulling the sled with Nora. And then on Wednesday, I hear you over here, beautiful. On Wednesday, we put up a video of the highlights from the Thunder Bay Classic Sled Dog Race. So we took all of the footage that we got at the Sled Dog Race and did a really fun, kind of wordless Wednesday video. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed doing it. So go check those out. We hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive. Dream big. Mama. And we'll see you soon. Right, Memphis? Goodbye.